I am Prashanjit Nandi. Welcome to my channel. If you are new to the channel, then you can subscribe it and press the bell icon so that you can get update whenever I upload a video on mathematics. In the last video, I had shown you how to solve basic integration. In this video, I will show you the procedure of integrating slightly complicated figures. This is called method of substitution. Here we will use the method of substitution to solve integration. So we are familiar to the word substitution. What is substitution means? It means the action of replacing something with another thing. So we will replace something with the help of other thing and we'll solve the problem. So let us see how to solve this. Now suppose I have log x by x. I need to solve log x by x. Then how to solve this? So here integration log x by x dx. So to solve this we need to substitute something. Here we have to let log x equals to z. We are letting log x equals to z. Then if we differentiating both sides, it will become 1 by x dx equals to dz. So from here we can write dx equals to x dz. Now putting this in here, we get log x by x into x dz. Then x will be cancelled out and the value of log x is z. So here putting z dz we will have, now this is z to the power 1. We have learned the basic integration and the formula of x to the power n dx, where x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So we can apply this here. So the formula will be like that: z to the power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus c. So that is z square by 2 plus c. Now the value of z is log x. So putting the value of z here, that will be log x whole square by 2 plus c. So this is how we can solve the integration by using substitution. So we have to take something z, or you can take t, another variable, then differentiating both sides we will get the dx. Now putting the value of dx in the original integration, we can simplify the result. After that we have to use the basic formulas of integration, then we will get the exact integration. So here the integration was z square by 2 plus c. Now since z was log x, we have to put the value of z here, that will be log x square whole square by 2 plus c. So this is the integration. This method is called method of substitution. So again here also we need to take something as z, or you can take z or t or u or anything else, but you have to substitute something, because look here, this is tan x into sec square x. In the basic integration we have learned different types of integration and their formulas, but here tan x into sec square x, we don't have such a formula to evaluate this. So you need to do something else. So here we are doing method of substitution. So we have to, here there are two functions, tan x and sec square x. So we have to take a function z according to that. So here we are letting tan x equals to z, tan x equals to z. So why we are letting tan x equals to z? Because if you derivative tan x, differentiate tan x, that will be sec square x, but that is sec square x, that is this function. When you differentiating tan x, we are getting this function back. So we are taking tan x equals to z, but if you take sec square equals to z, now differentiating it, we will not get tan x. So we are not taking sec square x equal to z. So we have to take log tan x equals to z here. So now differentiating it, it will become sec square x dx equals to dz. So as we can see, there sec square x dx, we can now substitute it by, now tan x is z, so putting z here, and sec square x dx is dz. So this will be z to the power 1. Now putting the value of integration, we will get z to the power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus c, that will be z square by 2 plus c. Now the value of z is tan x, so that is tan x whole square by 2 plus c. This is the way we can find the integration of any function which is complicated like this. So we have to substitute the value. We have to take something z which derivative can be found by other function. So look at this. Here we are taking log x equals to z. Why log x equals to z? There are two functions log x and 1 by x. If you differentiate log x, you will get 1 by x, but if you differentiate 1 by x, you will not get log x. So we are letting log x equals to z. Here also there are two functions tan x and sec square x. So if you differentiating tan x, then you will get sec square x, but if you differentiating sec square x, then you will not get tan x. So we are doing tan x equals to z. So this is the procedure. Now again here integration of x by x plus 1 whole square. Here we will take x plus 1 as z. Now if we differentiating both sides, it will become dx equals to dz. So that will become dx become dz. Now what will be the value of x? The value of x can be obtained from here, x equals to z minus 1. So here it will be z minus 1 by z square. Now that will become, separating this, that will become z by z square minus 1 by z square dz. So that will be 1 by z minus 1 by z square. So as we all know, the integration of 1 by x is log of mod x. So here integration of 1 by z will be log of mod z minus the, what will be the integration of 1 by z square. So what 1 by z square can be written as z to the power minus 2. So here integration of z to the power minus 2 dz, it can be written as z to the power minus 2 dz. Now the formula of z to the power minus 2 dz can be written as z to the power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. So that will become log of mod z minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, that will be minus 1 by minus 1 into z to the power minus 1 plus c. Now we have to put the value of z here. So the value of z is, now the value of z is x plus 1. So that will become log mod x plus 1 minus plus x plus 1 whole to the power minus 1 plus c. So that will become log mod x plus 1 plus 1 by x plus 1 plus c. This is how we can solve this. Okay, this is a way of solving the integration by using method of substitution. Now for next one, you can pause the video and try this. So this integration can be done in a similar process, that is 3x minus 2 whole to the power half dx. This is x by 3x minus 2 whole to the power half. So that can be written as x by 3x minus 2 whole to the power half dx. Now we have to take 3x minus equals to z here. So here let 3x minus 2 equals to z. Now not only z, we will take 3x minus 2 as z square. Why you are using z square? Because here it is an half. So if you take z square, then z square whole to the power half, z square whole to the power half will become z. It will be more easier to calculate then. So we have to take z square. If this was 3x minus 2 whole to the power 1 by 3, then take 3x minus 2 equals to z cube, because then cube and this 1/3 will cancel out and the integration will become more easily. So here we are taking 3x minus 2 equals to z square. Now differentiating it, we will get 3 dx equals to 2z dz. So dx equals to 2z by 3 dz. Now putting this value, here we will get the value of x is nothing but the value of x can be obtained from here. So x equals to z square plus 2 by 3. Now putting the value of x here, we will have z square by 2 by 3 divided by, now 3x minus 2 is nothing but z square whole to the power half dx. What is my dx? Dx equals to dz 2z by 3 dz. So here it will become integration of z square plus 2 by 3 by z square whole to the power half, it will become z into 2z by 3 dz. Now z and z will be cancelled out. So here it will become 2 by 9 integration of z square plus 2 dz. Now we know the integration of z square. The integration of z square is nothing but z to the power 3 by 3. The formula of x to the power n, that is x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1, that will become x to the power 3 z to the power 3 by 3 plus what will be the integration of 2? We can write 2 as integration of 2 into z to the power 0 dz. So the integration of z to the power 0 will be 2 by 3, that will be z cube by 3 plus 2 into z to the power 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1 plus c. So here is the integration. Now we need to put the value of z here and we will get the answer. So here we can write it as, so the answer is here z square 2 by 9 z cube by 3 plus 2z plus c. So what is the value of z here? So z value of z we can find it from here. The value of z will be 3x minus 2 whole to the power half. Since z square equals to 3x minus 2, so the value of z will be 3x minus 2 whole to the power half. Now putting this value, the answer will become 2 by 9 z cube, that means 3x minus 2 whole to the power 3 by 2 by 3 plus 2z, z means 3x minus 2 whole to the power half plus c. This is the way we can solve this type of integrations. So here we have to take 3x minus 2 equals to z square, since the power is half. If the power was 1/3, then we have to take z cube, and if the power was 1 to the 1 by 4, then we have to take z to the power 4. Now this one, sine square 2x minus 1. So here integration of sine square 2x minus 5 dx. So let 2x minus 5 equals to z. Then what will be the differentiation? That will be 2 dx equals to dz. So dx equals to dz by 2. So putting this here, that will become sine square. So what is 2x minus 5? The 2x minus 5 is nothing but z, and dx is dz by 2. So that will become half sine square z dz. Now we know the integration of sine z, but we don't know the integration of sine square z. So we have to do something. We have to simplify the result. How to simplify it? Now take a half here and multiply sine square z by 2. Then that will become 2 sine square z dz. Now what is 2 sine square z dz? We know 1 minus cos 2z equals to 2 sine square z. This is the formula of trigonometry. So 2 sine square z, 1 minus cos z equals to 2 sine square z, and 1 plus cos 2z equals to 2 cos square z. So we need to put the value here. So that will become 1 by 4 integration. So 2 sine square z means 1 minus cos 2z dz. Now what is the integration of 1? The integration of 1 will be z, because 1 can be written as z to the power 0. So integration, what is the integration of 1? So here integration of 1 dz. So integration of 1 means z to the power 0, z to the power 0 is 1. Then applying the formula 0 plus 1 by 0 plus by 0 plus 1, sorry, so here applying the formula 0 plus 1 z to the power 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1, that will become z to the power 1 by 1, that is z. So integration of 1 is nothing but z here. So integration of 1 will be z. Now integration of cos, what will be the integration of cos? Integration of cos is sine 2z. Now the coefficient of z will be the denominator here. So denominator will be by 2 plus c. So here is the integration. So integration of 1 is z, and integration of cos 2z is, integration of cos is sine 2z, and the coefficient of z will be the denominator here. The coefficient of z is 2, that so the denominator will be 2. I will show you how to do this. In now z equal, now putting the value of z here, we will get the value of z is 2x minus 5 minus sine 2 into 2x minus 5 by 2 plus c. So this is the integration of sine square 2x minus 5. Now I will show you how to integrate cos 2x or sine 2x, how to integrate that. Now here we will solve, we will integrate cos 2x. What will be the integration of cos 2x? Why integration of cos 2x is sine 2x by 2? Why? So here we will find the answer. So to find integration of cos 2x, let 2x equals to z, then 2 dx will be dz. So dx will be dz by 2. Now integration of cos, that will become integration of cos. Now 2x is z, so it will become z, and dx is dz by 2. So that will become half integration of cos z dz. So integration of cos z is sin z. Now putting the value half sin 2x, that will become half sin 2x. So sin 2x by 2. So the integration of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2. In fact, integration of cos mx dx will be sin mx by m. The coefficient of x will be the denominator. Every single time the coefficient of x will be the denominator. This is not valid for cos, it is valid for every single functions. Like integration of sin mx, the integration of sin mx will be, so what is the integration of sin? Integration of sin is cos minus cos. So cos minus mx by m. So this is how we can integrate this type of function, cos 2x, cos 3x, sin 2x, sin 3x. For any function, the coefficient will be the denominator. Okay, now we will solve this one. So here integration of sin 4x into sin 8x, we have to solve this. Integration of sin 4x, I am writing sin 8x into sin 4x dx. Now to solve this we need to simplify it, because we don't know the integration of sin 8x into sin 4x. There is a misconception here, there is a slight misconception everyone has, that integration of sin 8x into sin 4x dx is equivalent to integration of sin 8x dx into integration of sin 4x dx. So this is a misconception. So integration cannot be written as this. So integration of sin 8x into sin 4x dx is not equals to integration of sin 8x dx into sin 4x dx. So this cannot be written as this. So we have to simplify the result. So here we need to multiply 2 with this. For that we are taking half outside. So that will become 2 sin 8x into sin 4x dx. then that will become, now the formula, we have to use the trigonometrical formula here. So 2 sin x sin y. What is the formula of 2 sin x sin y? The formula is cos x minus y minus cos x plus y. This is the formula of sin x, 2 sin x sin y. We are using this formula. Now what will be this? This will become integration of cos 4x minus cos 12x dx. So here what will be the integration of cos 4x? Now here we have shown that cos mx, the integration of cos mx is nothing but sin mx by m. So here what will be the integration of cos 4x? The integration of cos will be sin 4x, and the coefficient of x is 4, that will be the denominator. Here also the integration of cos will be sin 12x, and the coefficient of x, that is 12, that will be the denominator plus c. Then you can LCM it and simplify it again, but this is the original result of sin 4x into sin 8x. So this is how we can integrate this type of functions and using the substitution. Now this is the important result, that integration of any two functions, suppose there are two functions, x and plus log x, suppose, and dx, then you can write it as x dx plus integration of log dx. This can be written for summation, for sum this can be written, but if there are two functions u into v dx, where u and v are the function of x, then this is not valid. Integration of u dx into integration of v dx, this is not valid. We can show it by an example. Take an example, integration of sin square x dx. So what is the integration of sin square x dx? Originally the integration of sin square x dx can be done as half 2 sin square x dx. So that will become half 2 sin square x means 1 minus cos 2x dx, half integration of 1 is x and integration of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2. This is the integration of plus c. So this is the integration of sin square x dx, that is half into x minus sin 2x by 2. Now if we write, if the result was true, that u into v, integration of u into v dx is equivalent to integration of u into v dx, then we can write sin square x dx equals to integration of sin x. Sin square x means sin x into sin x dx. So if the result was true, then that will retain as, that can be written as integration of sin x dx into integration of sin x dx. Now integration of sin x dx is nothing but minus cos x, and this is also minus cos x, and plus some constant, that can be c or c1, anything. So minus cos x, so that will become cos square x plus c. So as we can see, those two results, this one and this one is not true, and this one is not true, because they are not the same, they are not giving the same values. So here we can see that integration of sin square x dx is not equals to integration of sin x dx into integration of sin x dx. So here the product formula is not valid, that is integration of u into v dx cannot be written as u dx into v dx, where u and v both are the function of x. If any one of these are constant, suppose there is k into u dx, where k is a non-zero constant and u is a variable, then this can be written as k integration of u dx. But here it is noted that k is a constant, but in the above case here, if u and v are two variables, then this cannot be written as u dx into integration of v dx. This is a conception we need to clear it. So that's all. We'll discuss more about integration in our next video. Thank you.